Hi, I'm Christine. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm here with all the September new releases on my radar and my reading plans for the month. All right, I'm so excited that it is now September, that it's fall. I'm wearing my new fall sweatshirt from Book Babe Designs, which I absolutely adore. The pumpkins, the black cats, the books, it's so adorable. So I'm just so excited for all things fall and for it being September. I'm just ready because the summer was so busy and I'm just ready for it to be fall now. And just like all the cozy vibes, I'm here for it. So let's get into my September reading plans. First off, I'm gonna go through my like book club reads, some read-alongs I'm doing, and like my priority reads really. Also, I'm doing a readathon this month as well, which is the historical fiction readathon. I have a whole video up for that as well, which I'll link in the cards as well as in the description of the video that you can go check out, which I'll also share my historical fiction TBR for the readathon at the end of this video. And then I also have new releases for the month. So let's just get into all the things. So I am a co-host for Historical Hellions along with Jess from Peace Love Books and Samantha from Books with Samantha. And for September, we're going to be reading Lord of Scoundrels by Loretta Chase. I am so very excited. This is one of my all-time favorite books, all-time favorite historicals, all-time all the favorite things, favorite hero, favorite heroine, especially obsessed with Jessica Trent. I'm so excited to reread this one for me and for everybody else to like pick it up and read it for the first time or reread it and just chat with us about this book because there's so much to chat about with this book and I'm so excited. So Historical Hellions is a historical romance book club where we read historicals published before the year 2000, and so we wanted to do kind of some like favorites or like classics of the genre for like these kind of fall months. So we do have Lord of Scoundrels by Loretta Chase and I'm so very excited. So definitely join us. We'll have the live show date on the Instagram and kind of all of those things. It's usually the end of the month, so probably end of September we'll have a live show and chat about Lord of Scoundrels. So hope you join us because like I said, it's one of my all-time favorites. I know there's an audiobook for it, there's ebooks, there's all the things. Yeah, definitely join us for this one. And then for Leave It to the Pros, which is my historical fiction, mostly historical fiction book club with Tori from Novel Life, we decided to do things a little different this month. So like I said, we do have a historical fiction readathon happening this month, which I'm so excited for, which will be September 16th through the 22nd. Cannot wait, a full week of just reading historical fiction. But for our September book pick of the month, we decided to do a little bit different and go kind of cozy fantasy, cottagecore kind of vibes. So we picked up The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. We actually both got this copy, which is beautiful, like purple edges, just this like really cute cover. We both got this at Steamulet, which is the book signing that was in Anaheim in August that we were both at. We picked it up and bought it together. So we were like, we kind of want to read this one. Like, seems like perfect September-y vibes. So we're here for it. Like I said, Leave It to the Pros is mostly historical fiction, a book club. That's what we set it up as. But we were always like, we'll pick up other books like if we're kind of in the mood to pick them up. So yeah, join us for The Spell Shop. We're going to have the live show date for this one. I think it's September 25th. I think it's going to be on my channel. I'll share the graphic here and everything. So yeah, definitely join us to chat about this one and hopefully you join. I've heard great things about this one. It looks so cute for fall. I know it has an audiobook already as well. So yeah, definitely join us. All right. And then I am a co-host for a Wallflowers read along that we are doing the entire rest of the year with a bunch of bookish friends. So we have B from Mama Needs to Read Romance, Rachel from Rachel Reads and Sings, Tiffany from Tiff Talks Pages, and Ava from Ava's Romance Books. And I just adore all of them. And I'm so excited to be doing this Wallflowers read along with them. So these are all like rereads for me, but I absolutely adore the Wallflowers series so much. One of my favorite historical romance series of all time. Lisa Kleypas always hits. So we have been just having so much fun. And so now we're on to, what is this? Book 3. This will be our third live show. So we're having It Happened One Autumn with the most perfect little step back here. It's perfect for fall, all the autumn vibes. So yeah, we're going to be reading It Happened One Autumn. So our live show for this one is going to be on September 22nd on Ava's channel. I will post all the graphic and info here. We will remind people on Instagram as well. Cannot wait. So very excited to be rereading this entire series because I love them so much. All right, and then I am going to be reading Murder at the Pumpkin Pageant by Darcy Hannah. So this is actually a book club pick for Teacups and Murder, which is a cozy mystery book club that Samantha from Books with Samantha and Spencer from Intentionally Bookish, I want to say. I think I got all that info correct. They have a cozy mystery book club and I've been interested in cozy mysteries for the longest time, but have like no idea where to start. And I recently read my first one in August and I had a good time with that and I want to see what else is out there for the genre. So I was like, their book club is obviously the perfect way to kind of try out different authors. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be joining for this one. I grabbed the audio from Hoopla, so through my library, and I can't wait to check it out. It seems like so cozy and perfect for fall. So I am very excited. All right, so those are all my book club priorities for the month. And now let's get into new releases. All right, so September is stacked with a bunch of new releases. Some of these I know like kind of what they're about and some of them I don't. So I just kind of go into them blind if they're authors that I love. So yeah, let's get into it. So on September 3rd is Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. This is the second book in her Rose Hill. Is it Rose Hill series? I think that's what the series is called. This is the second book in it. I think this is a single dad hero. Could be wrong. Love the orange cover. I know that some friends recently read it. Tori, especially from Novel Life, she was obsessed and loved it so much. And so I feel like this one is going to hit for me as well. The first one in the series was not really my favorite, but I feel like with Elsie Silver's books in general, I have favorites throughout her series, and so they're not always all hits for me, but I feel like this next one will be more of a hit. So that's out on September 3rd. On September 5th, we have Moonlit Temptation by Sarah Green. Very excited for this one. This is Sarah's first book, and I think a couple years she took a break, and now she's back to writing again. And so she has this book coming out. I believe it's a prequel novella. I'm very, very excited. This one has a bunch of tropes that I love. So it has Brother's Best Friend, Age Gap, like I said, it's a novella, Secret Society, Forbidden Taboo, all those things. I cannot wait to check this one out on September 5th. On September 6th, we have Mint for Gabriel by Natasha Madison. I was sent an audio ALC of this one, so I'll be getting to this one sooner than later. This author is kind of hit and miss for me, but I always like to give her books a try because some of them I do really enjoy and they're just like a fun time. So yeah, this one's out on September 6th. On September 10th, I'm very excited for this one. So this is from TJ Klune. We have Somewhere Beyond the Sea, which is a follow-up to The House in the Cerulean Sea, which is one of my favorite books. I love TJ Klune books so much, so I'm very excited to get into this one. So yeah, this one's out on September 10th. September 12th, we have Delayed Penalty by Tegan Hunter. This one I'm not caught up on the current series. It's the Seattle Serpent series, which is a hockey romance series. I've read the first book. Need to get caught up on the series. I think this is possibly 3 or 4 now in the series. So yeah, I'm not caught up, so I won't be getting to this one soon, but I do want to like binge the series at some point when all their audios are out because I do really enjoy Tegan Hunter's books. So yeah, September 12th for that one. Also on September 12th is Temptation Trails by Claire Kingsley. This is the third book in her kind of like romantic suspense small town series she's doing. I loved the first book. Second book was not my favorite, so I'm curious where this third one is going to land. Love the Green Fort. I'm excited to check it out because I have been really, really loving romantic suspense lately, so I'm excited to check this one out. On September 13th, we have Wickedly Yours by Jennifer Chipman. This is the second book in her, I don't remember the name of the series, but the first book was kind of like another cute, kind of like cozy, spooky, romantic season vibe. So this is the second one. I believe they're witches, could be wrong. So yeah, we'll see if I get to this one for a fall read. On September 17th, we have Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. I'm so excited for this one. This one was actually an indie book first and it got picked up. So it was pulled from like Kindle Unlimited at the very beginning of the year, right when I wanted to read it. It got pulled for like traditionally publishing. So this is like the traditional published date that it's coming out now, and I'm excited to get to it. I think I pre-ordered this one. I'm very excited. I heard it's like dragon, fantasy, romance. I don't even care. I want to read it. So yeah, definitely excited for this one. Also on September 17th, we have My Vampire Plus One by Jenna Levine. This one is a follow-up to My Roommate is a Vampire. Read that one last year. It's kind of like a cozier, rom-com-y kind of paranormal vibe. The first book was a fun time for an audio. Not sure if I'm going to get to this one. We'll see, maybe like from the library or something. But yeah, that's out on September 17th. And then on September 18th, this one I am genuinely so excited for. So it's All Too Well by Corinne Michaels. First of all, love the title name, love the cover, obsessed, and it has all of my favorite tropes. We have a brother's best friend, a single dad, forced proximity, a firefighter, hero, unrequited love, grumpy sunshine, boy next door, small town, all of those things. I want them all immediately. Sounds so good, and I'm very excited because I have enjoyed Corinne Michaels books in the past, so I'm very excited for this new one. It's the start of a new series as well from her. Also on September 18th is Close Knit by Kels and Denise Stone. This one I've never read this author duo before, but this one, it came on my radar because a few friends shared it like on Instagram, and I'm very excited because I love the purple vibe of like the knitting and kind of the Ted Lasso kind of soccery vibes. So here for it. So I'm excited to check this one out. On September 24th is The Wraith King by Juliet Cross. This is her newest fantasy romance, which I've been anticipating and salivating over this cover and this book for over a year now. It got pushed back. It was supposed to be like in January or February of this year, and she pushed it back till September. I'm actually in the middle of an arc of this one right now, so I'm just very excited for anything new from her. I love Juliet Cross's writing. So yeah, this one's coming out on September 24th. On September 24th as well, this is a very stacked day. So we have The Worst Duke in London by Amelie Howard. This is kind of part of her series that she's doing where they're kind of like, she had like a Pretty Woman type of vibe one. She had like a Emma/Clueless type of vibe one. This one's something as well. I haven't really loved this series as much as some of her other ones, so I might grab the audio. We'll see, but yeah, out on September 24th. Also on September 24th is A Jingle Bell Mingle by Sierra Simone and Julie Murphy. This is part of their Christmas Notch series, Christmas in Notch. something like that. I've read all of them. I do them all on audio through my library, and I've enjoyed them. They're like very steamy, kind of like Hallmarky type Christmas vibes, but like steamy times. So I'm excited to get to this one. And then a bunch more on September 24th. So we also have The Trouble with Inventing a Viscount by Vivienne Lorette. This is, I think, the second book possibly in her newer series that she's doing. I still need to read the first book because I know people loved it. Then I'll probably get to this one as well. Then we also have on September 24th, The Deepest End of Love by Lucina Coney. This one I haven't read this author yet, but this is the third book in a series that she has that I know was super popular on Kindle Unlimited. I want to read the first two. I think I have them on audio, and then possibly get to this one as well because I think they follow the same friends, family, something like that. So I'm excited. I really love the covers for these, and I've heard they're really good. I know a couple friends have read and loved them, so I'm excited. Even more on September 24th. So we have A Fire in the Sky by Sophie Jordan. This is her first adult fantasy romance that she got published by Avon. And she's usually done historical romance in the past, but I know before she was a young adult fantasy romance author. She had like a couple books published for YA, so I'm excited to check this one out and see what it is all about. It has like a dragon. All these authors are doing like fantasy romances now, and I'm kind of here for it. Also on September 24th, we have The Lovers by Rebecca Fabian. This one I think is a sapphic romance, and it was on my radar because I saw it was coming out on Goodreads, so I'm excited to check it out. I kind of like the cover vibe of it all. Like I'm here for a new sapphic romance. So yeah, that's out on September 24th as well. And on September 24th, we also have Rookie Mistake by Maren Moore. So this one is part of her Orleans University. It's a standalone. I thought it was hockey, but it's maybe baseball as well, because I know that is a baseball series. So this one says rival sister, good boy, secret hookups. She wins him in an auction. Sounds kind of fun, and I love the very pink cover of this one. So yeah, check that one out as well. And then lastly, for September 24th, we have The 13th Child by Aaron A. Craig. I love this author's books so much. This one is kind of like more, I don't even know what you describe them as. Maybe YA, kind of like fantasy, but like kind of dark, gothic-y type vibes. They did like House of Salt and Sorrows, House of Roots and Ruin, which I both really enjoyed both of those. So I'm excited for this newest one from them as well. Kind of like darker, gothic-y type fairy tale retellings that I'm very excited for. So I cannot wait for that one. There's usually like a little bit of a romance in there as well. I'm excited either way. I'm here for like the fall spooky gothic mood. So yeah, definitely give that one to me immediately. All right, and then we have some on September 26th. So we have Play the Game by S.J. Silvis. This is a new hockey romance from her. I have read, I think, all of her hockey romances, and so of course I'm going to read this one as well. We also have Bake for Me by J.T. Geisinger on September 26th. This one I probably won't get to because I didn't really love the first one in the series, and I think this is book 3 in her like Morally Grey series, I want to say it's called. So it's out on September 26th. On September 27th is Forever Starts Now by Carla Sorensen. This one, I'm not caught up on this series either, so I probably won't get to it, but it is out on September 27th. And then the last one I have on my radar for September is When You Give a Lawyer a Kiss by Anne Einerson. This is part of her really cute small town series that I've been loving that kind of follows this family, and so I'm very excited for this one. This one is a lawyer novella that we got a glimpse of this couple kind of set up in her other books in the series, and so I'm very excited. A novella. Can't wait. I do really enjoy her books. All right, so those were all of the new releases. Now we'll get into the books that I have out kind of like from audio through the library, kind of all of those things that are on my radar for September as well. So first up we have The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore. This one came on my radar because Jess from Peace Love Books was reading it, and I was like, this sounds so cute and so cozy. I think it's cozy mystery possibly, but I know there's a romance as well. This one I actually grabbed the audio from Hoopla. This one I'm very excited to get into for fall. For September it seems perfect. I also have Outdrawn by Deanna Gray from Libby as well. So my audio finally came in. It was like a forever Libby hold, I feel like. Finally came in, so I have the audio from the library. This one is a sapphic romance, and I think it's new adult, possibly. I've heard good things about it from friends, so I'm excited to finally get to that one. I also have The Summer of Yes by Courtney Walsh, also out from Libby. My audio came in recently, and this one I'm excited to get to because I've loved Courtney Walsh's holiday romances, and I didn't know this one was even coming out until some people were talking about it on a live show, so I immediately went to Libby and grabbed it, so I cannot wait because I do love this author's writing so much. I also have The Wickedness of a Highlander by Elisa Braden that I need to get to. I ended up just grabbing the audio from Audible for this one because I can't wait to get to it, and I love Elisa Braden's books. This is the only one of hers that I haven't read. She's an indie historical romance author, and I'm just obsessed with her books. This is her newest in her Highlander series, and I can't wait. This is book 4, and it was like long awaited. It got pushed back multiple times, so I just need to get to it already. And I have a couple of ALCs, which are basically audio advanced listener copies. So I have The Courting of Bristol Keats by Mary E. Pearson. I've never read this author before, but I know a couple friends who love her books, so I'm excited to get to this one. It seemed very like spooky season, fantasy, possibly romance, gothic-y. I don't even know, but I'm excited to get to it. I also have an ALC of The Stars Are Dying by Chloe Penaranda. Probably got that name totally wrong, and I am so sorry. But that one was like on KU a while back, and I think it got picked up, and so an audio is happening. I got the audio ALC of it, so I'm excited to check that one out. I know a couple friends who did read this author before and have enjoyed their books, so we'll see what I think. And then the last ALC that I have for sure to get to is The Nightmare Before Christmas by Sarah Rosh. This one sounds so cute. So it is an MM romance, and I believe it's a holiday romance, where they said it's basically like a mashup of Red, White, and Royal Blue meets The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm very excited to check it out. It seems so fun and so cute. I love like mashup of Halloween and Christmas. Seems perfect for this season. So yeah, definitely gonna get to that one as well, because I think it comes out in October. But like I said, I have the audio ALC from the publisher, so I'm excited to get to that one. All right, so that's all the audio stuff. And then like I said, I was gonna talk about my historical fiction readathon TBR very quickly as well. So this is historical fiction readathon that I'm co-hosting with Tori from Novel Life. Since we have our historical fiction book club, we wanted to read even more historical fiction. So we're like, let's do a historical fiction readathon. And so we are so excited. It's going to be September 16th through the 22nd. So definitely join us. We cannot wait. We're going to have reading sprints. We're going to have a live show at the end to talk about the group book and all the book recs and just all the things. So we cannot wait to get into historical fiction in September. Seems like the perfect time. So yeah, a whole week of that. So I'm going to do like a vlog for that probably as well. Like I said, I have the whole announcement video up as well, so you can check out the prompts and kind of my recommendations and all of that. And basically, let's just get into my TBR for it. So we have a group book, which is The Rose Code by Kate Quinn. We recently read the newest release from Kate Quinn for our Leave It to the Pros book club, and we really enjoyed her writing. So we're excited to do another Kate Quinn, and this is one that was like highly recommended from her. So definitely can't wait to check that one out. I also have Next Year in Havana by Chanel Clayton. This is an author who has been on my TBR for literally years. I had the books at one point. I don't think I have them on my shelves anymore. I'll have to check, but I did grab the audio from my library as well. So I'm excited to give this author and this series a try. I also have Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. This one is Samantha from Books with Samantha. Read it, I think, at the beginning of this year. Loved it so much. She was talking about it on a live show, actually, that I put it down on my TBR. And so she said she had so much fun with this one. I think it's sapphic. I think it's like fantasy historical fiction. So I'm excited to check this one out as well. And then I have a couple like historical fiction mysteries. So I have The Rose Arbor by Reese Bowen that I'm excited to get to. I also have The Last Secrets of Lily Adams by Sarah Blades. This one I'm excited to get to as well. It's actually on KU with the Read and Listen feature. So I was able to grab the audio with it as well. So I'm excited. Like both of those are historical fiction and mysteries, and they sound really good. So I cannot wait. I talk more about those, like I said, in my historical fiction TBR video. So definitely go check that out if you haven't. And then I also have The Berry Pickers by Amanda Peters on my TBR for the historical fiction readathon. This one I've heard great things about. I think it won a lot of awards, possibly at the end of last year when it came out. And so I'm excited to get to that one as well. And I also have Homegoing, which I've heard nothing but amazing things about this book, this author, their next book. So I'm very excited to finally get to this one as well for the historical fiction readathon. All right, so those are all of my reading plans for September. Like I said, I'm so excited for September. A bunch of new releases coming out for the historical fiction readathon, for all of the book club and read along or reads I'm doing as well. I can't wait to read all the things. Definitely let me know in the comments if you're going to be joining any of the book club reads that I talked about, if you're doing the Wallflowers read along, if you're doing the historical fiction readathon, any of those things. Definitely let me know if you're joining those as well. If you have any other books on your September TBR that you're excited to get to, let me know. If there are any other new releases that I missed, let me know that as well, because I need all the recommendations all the time. And if you'd rather leave me an emoji in the comments instead today, let me know that you watched this video. Leave me a pumpkin, leave me a black cat, any of the things that are on my sweatshirt. I am so excited for fall and for all of these reads. So yeah, definitely do that. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll be seeing you in my next one.